morning to all Stewards of Creation. I am John Racines, and let's all welcome my podcast partner, Ali Lamela. We're here today to talk about some news about the deterioration of our environment. Later, we will have our special guest to talk about and dig deep about the situation and see through the perspective of the church. For now, Ali, the mic is all yours.
As you may have heard, several news stories about our Earth's environment are slowly becoming prevalent, which is not a good news.
It's a sad fact indeed. One of the rising news today is the appearance of flowers in Antarctica. It may sound beautiful, but it is something to be scared of. This is due to global warming and ozone depletion. This is just a macro perspective of it. But let us delve into the micro wrongdoings that several people are doing.
Pollution is the most common thing that should not be done but keeps on going. If we do micro things to damage the environment, it will result in an indestructible macro effect.
Another news is overpopulation. This can cause harm to the environment due to the excessive need of infrastructure and natural resources that can result in natural resource depletion.
One of the many news stories about our deteriorating environment is our waste disposal management problem. Suppose you recall the news about the trash conflict between Canada and the Philippines.
And that, to all the children of God listening, is just the surface of it. What else is there to find? Once again, our special guest, we have Joab Tan and Adrian Zapata live from the chapel to talk about the teaching and perspective of the church on our role as the stewards of our Father's creation, and the brief understanding of Laudato Si.
It's disheartening to witness the current news about the gradual deterioration of our world due to human negligence. However, it's remarkable how deeply rooted and profound the Catholic Church's teachings are regarding our role as stewards of God's creation. In Gaudium et Spes, we learn that God intended the earth and all its resources for all people and nations, emphasizing the fair sharing of these resources among humanity. This sets the tone for our relationship with the environment. Pope Paul VI Populorum Progressio takes it a step further, highlighting that the entire creation is meant for humanity and our responsibility is to develop it while respecting others' rights and ensuring fairness in using our resources. And then we have Pope John Paul II's Laborum Exercens, which reminds us that our work should reflect our role as co-creators with God. It's not just about making a living, it's about understanding the purpose of creation in our daily activities, infusing justice, charity, and peace into our work. Lastly, Pope Benedict XVI in Caritas in Veritate from 2009 reinforces the Church's responsibility towards creation. It's not just a private matter. It's something the Church must assert in the public sphere. Our actions should reflect not only our love for God, but also our love for all of God's creation. These teachings offer a comprehensive framework for our relationship with the environment and one another. They emphasize acting with love, justice, and a strong sense of responsibility for the world and its inhabitants, both now and in the future. It's a profound call to steward God's creation wisely, lovingly, and justly to ensure its thriving for generations to come.
In the public letter Laudato Si, Pope Francis argues that the humans have been entrusted with the care of the earth, and they should act as responsible stewards by protecting and preserving the environment. This stewardship is seen as a reflection of humans' role as custodians of God's creation, with a particular focus on caring for the poor and the vulnerable who are the most affected by the environmental degradation. The encyclical also underscores that the connection of all life on earth calls for a more sustainable and just approach to ecological issues. It argues individuals, communities, and governments to take action to address environmental challenges and promote integral ecology, which considers the well-being of both the environment and the humanity.
Praise be to God, and we're truly blessed about all these wisdom and knowledge. Now, back to our podcast lounge, we have Arian Contreras and Philomena Anteris Punzalan to talk about ways to take care of the environment and how we can truly commit to our stewardship over all creation.
Hello everyone, I'm Aryan.
And I am Pat. We came here today with a big question.
Definitely we are, and this is the exciting part. We will have the answer with our question.
So what is the big question, Aryan?
So here it is. Our question is that how can we act as the stewards of God's creation?
That sounds interesting. Now we will know ways on how to take care of our environment.
Right, and let's make it easier for everyone.
Sure. Always remember the acronym V. T. Tree planting is still relevant. H. Help in conserving water and energy. E. Enrich our habit of segregating waste. And lastly, E. Encourage others to act for the environment. Let's discuss it one by one.
So let's discuss it further. So our first bullet discusses the importance of trees in our existence. There are several reasons on how trees help the society. The trees produce a natural oxygen for us people to breathe through the process of photosynthesis. The air we exhale is what the trees absorb, which is the carbon dioxide, to make the air cleaner and much healthier. But remember, we are not just planting a tree, but also we need to take care of this in order to grow and possess the crucial role of having a tree in our existence. We should avoid the behavior that we are just going to plant a tree but never plan to go back to the tree.
Next, H, which stands for Help in Conserving Water and Energy. Conserving electricity not only saves you from high energy bills, but also contributes to a more sustainable lifestyle. You can turn off the lights and appliances when not in use. By investing in LED light bulbs and solar panels, you can conserve energy at the comfort of your homes. Might as well conserve water. Use the water wisely to avoid wastage. Do not keep the tap water running. Collect the water from the drainage of the laundry and use it when flushing the toilet.
Now let me share to you the difference of biodegradable and non-biodegradable. The difference between the two is that biodegradable is capable of breakdown the substances by bacteria, fungi, and enzymes, while the non-biodegradable is unable to decompose the substances naturally. So having a knowledge with these two or knowing their natural breakdown is important to know the basic waste segregation. So next proceed to the 3 R's. So what are the 3 R's? They stand as the reuse, reduce, and recycle. So we must spend less and recycle the things that can be used again.
Small reminder to everyone that it will never be too late if we start to care for our environment now.
Thank you for that wonderful remark, Philomena. God bless to everyone, and see you on our next episode.